I'm on a pill, give a fuck how you feel. Don't deal with emotions, cause that can niggas kill. No, cause that can niggas kill. Cause that can niggas kill. Me, I'm on a pill, give a fuck how you feel. Don't deal with emotions, cause that can niggas kill. No, cause that can niggas kill. Cause that get niggas kill. You see, I'm sipping on perk, smoking on perk, chewing on perks and oxys. Lady, she got me. Broke a nigga, I'm probably fucking your bitch while she twerking for tips. I'm in the room and I'm high as a bitch. She called me baby, she just met the bitch. She said she love me, she's from my kid. And I blame it on the Molly. And that bitch Tennessee. Said I'm sipping on scissor, like I'm from Tennessee. Or they calling me the Beagle, cause it's in the key. So finicky. Tell me who fucking with me, said all I need. More money, more dough, more clothes, I said now all I need. More money, more dough, more clothes, I said now all I need. More money, more dough, more hoes, I said now all I need. Bitch, that's all I need. I said now all I need. That's all I need. More money, more dough, more clothes, I said now all I need. That's all I need. More money, more dough, more clothes, I said now all I need. That's all I need. More money, more hoes, more clothes, I said now all I need. All I need. Bitch, all I need. But me, I'm on the pill, give a fuck how you feel. Don't deal with emotions, cause that get niggas killed. No, cause that get niggas killed. Cause that get niggas killed. Me, I'm on a pill, give a fuck how you feel. Don't deal with emotions, cause that get niggas killed. No, cause that get niggas killed. Cause that get niggas killed. For niggas never do the same thing. For niggas never do the same thing. I lost a lot, but you know I had to maintain. Mary wins and diamonds, I'ma win this campaign. Free all my niggas locked up in the chain gang. Since you got action, it been the same. When 2-2 always going the same. I'm rapping niggas never do the same thing. I lost a lot, but you know I had to maintain. Rest in peace to Z, rest in peace to this. Rest in peace to bed, I hope she's sleeping peace. When niggas kill hard, like them niggas kill me. Now I'm hearing that these pussies got some bread on me. But you know that I keep that thing on me. Pussy nigga, yeah, you used to be my homie. Pussy nigga, you just mad. Pussy nigga, you just mad cause I don't wanna sell no packs, bitch. And all I got is this rap shit. This shit done turned me to a savage. Nigga tryna live lavish. With this rap shit, it's like a marriage. same. When two always going insane. I'm right for niggas never do the same thing. I lost a lot, but you know I had to maintain.
Yo, live. Episode, yo, Stunny Brown. Fuck out of here. You know what I mean? Yo, we're going to send a big up to all of the people that couldn't be here right now. Shout out to the homie Stuck Beezy. I know you out there. Yeah, we're going to keep it rolling. The homies came through, and we got to represent. You know what I mean? So, as a matter of fact, we're going to do this in reverse. Live on the set, we got my man, just came through to bless us with his presence. You just heard some of his joints. Incredible tunes, young artist I met a few weeks back at an event on stage, giving it up with a legend, the homie Capadonna. Yo, my man Barty McFly's in the building. Yeah. Blow. My noise for my man Barty McFly.
Yo, first off, I want to say, yo, good looking. Thank you once again. It's an honor coming here.
No doubt.
You feel me?
Love is love, bro.
Yeah.
We appreciate it. Thank you for coming through, you know what I mean?
Yeah, no problem.
Same time, at that same event, on the sidelines doing the vending situation, holding it down with the extraordinary strains, you know what I mean? None other than my mains, JKS from the Weed Junkies, putting it down, big.
Everybody know.
Keeping y'all smoke, keeping y'all bait. Blow, make some noise.
Lungs full, you already know.
Bringing it full circle back to the guard, Thunny Brown, a.k.a. the Thunder Guard, Boot Camp Magnum Force, Warheads, Rock Boy G's. You already know how we does it. Brooklyn in the building, representing for none other than the Fukkk Outta Here podcast. And we here in the building, episode 18. We going to get shit cranked up and let y'all know how it's going down, B. It's almost about to be a wrap for the year. You know what I mean? We about to tune out, tune back in for the brand new. But before we do that, we had to bring y'all a list. You know what I mean? So like I said, y'all just heard the homie doing this thing. Yo, a couple of songs right there. One was unreleased. Y'all had the pleasure of witnessing some extraordinary exclusives right there. I hope y'all enjoyed that.
Yeah, that's going to be on a project. That might be my single right there. That sounds single-worthy, too.
Definitely.
That's perfect.
Make sure y'all tune in, but in the meantime, I'm going to let my man JKS put y'all on to a little bit of something of what he do, and then we're going to get right into this interview with my man Barty McFly.
Yeah.
It's good, people. I'm here representing for the JKS, for the Weed Junkies over here, keeping the love for the community, working full time. Over here, we brought some gifts for the family over here.
You hear yourself on the mic?
Yeah.
Indeed. Yeah, most definitely. So,
we got some gifts here represented for y'all, for the family. Remind our showcase for that people.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yo, B, you gotta let them know what this
Flavors.
shit is, B.
And now for the fam, we got
Flavors.
some Skittles.
We got some purple punch right here.
We got purple punch for them. What else? With some blue cookies.
That's the blue cookies.
This shit right here is really blue inside of it. You know,
and this
you
is
see
some
it
cherry
dark
pie.
in the bottom.
Have you ever never smoked blue? It's right there, blue cookies.
And this is some Larry Bird, some Larry OG.
Larry Bird, aka Gelato 33.
Yup, you're blessed.
Like I told you, the homie be dealing with the extraordinary strains. If you ever see me talking about come through to some exclusive events, make sure y'all hit me on the email, the DMs, hit the phone, and I mean, come through, show love, and see what it's looking like.
Yeah.
Definitely.
In the meantime, we're going to get back into this music right here. And I mean, let y'all know who we got right here on the set first. My man Barty McFly, see representing right here. You really mean this right here. Yeah. You know what I mean? What's the science behind the whole name, bro? Where that came from?
Y'all really want to know the truth? Look.
You got to tell
me,
listen,
right? All right, boom. This is how the science of this shit came up, right? Boom. I came home from prison, my nigga. I did a bid. You feel me, bro? I'm with you. I did a bid. You feel me? So, boom. I come home, and my boy, he's in the cannabis community. I went to the first smoke session. So, mind you, and my name came from the gram trying to be a plug. But I ended up being a rapper, and I just took advantage of that.
So basically got into the cannabis business and found a way in music.
Yup, because cannabis and music go hand in hand. So, no?
Definitely with the hip-hop community.
For those of y'all that didn't get it yet, that's the underlying theme for the night, B. 420. Cannabis situation. Legalize it. You already know the wave is coming.
2019 recreational.
Yeah,
Can't stop the movement, man.
You
We're here
can't stop
forever.
a tidal wave, B. It's coming. On that note, so you wasn't even set yet on exactly what path you was gonna be on. Whether
Yeah,
you was
that's a
gonna be an
fact.
artist,
I really
whether you was
didn't.
gonna be executive branch.
Yeah.
I mean executive branch. You know what I mean?
Until one day I paid like 400 and I went to and I went over to some studio in the Bronx somewhere. It was alright over there. I recorded. I was there for like 6 hours. I recorded one song. It was Doodoo. And then, feel me? I recorded another song that's fire.
Next one was something.
That's also unreleased. That I'ma play for y'all in the feature. Is crazy because it's for
Yeah, we
me
play
a
that on the way
reggaeton
out.
artist.
We play
A
that on the way
reggaeton
out.
artist. That's my artist. I mean, for me, that's
Yeah.
and I think it's who's on the song with me in the feature. Who was also my fucking engineer too. That was lit. But yeah,
So let me understand this. You pretty much a new artist.
yeah. I've only been rapping for a year.
I just heard somebody else's story similar to that. You know what I mean?
I've
Yo,
been
big
rapping
up.
for a year.
Congratulations,
Yeah,
bro.
thank
I'm
you.
gonna lie, you got some nice flows for
Thank
for
you.
Man. I'm definitely,
You know what I mean?
Thank
For
you.
365 days in,
definitely.
sounding good, bro.
Yeah, good looks.
Appreciate it. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
thank
Love
you.
is love. I already told you
Yeah.
how that go. On the next note, where did you get your inspiration to even write some of these things that you be touching on? Because this is like, you
I
know
don't
what I
write
mean?
nothing.
Uh,
I swear to God.
okay.
I
Where's the inspiration
no,
come from?
no. Actually, I'm lying. I might
Listen.
write, and then I freestyle, but then I gotta hear it, and I gotta hear what I'm saying so that I can re-say it. You feel me? And it's because when I'm freestyling, I'm rushing and it's not perfect. So I freestyle, record it, and then I just rewrite it.
Listen, as an artist, I understand. I'm an artist myself. I understand.
Yeah.
You might write some, you might not. It might come from the dome, even if you spit it out into the air, and it
What's the
might
inspiration?
and it might catch it. Yeah, like where's the inspiration? Like where these stories come from, and where does this vibe come from? Like what type of life you was living over there, bro? I seen you had on the a shirt. It said a story of warrior, and I
Oh,
mean,
yeah.
so I
You
understand.
know what's the crazy thing about it?
You got that shit on right now.
Oh man, I got another. Oh yeah, shout out. Hey yo, bro, shout out to the whole team of Story of Warrior, man. That's a fact,
Big
man.
up the Queens.
That's my hood, baby.
Astoria.
Shout out to Queens, definitely.
Salute. Yo, my man Barty Mcfly, I seen him representing. I had to ask him. Come to find out, the bro is still representing. Like,
Oh,
that's
baby.
always
That
the
shit's
oh,
fire. Check that
that's
out.
fire. Yo, let him see it. Let him see that. Let him see
Show
that.
to the fans. Yo, that shit, you know.
Yeah, I mean, make sure y'all holler at the boy Barty McFly. They clearly got something going on over there in the story. A story of warriors. Big up, salute. You know what I mean? I need to get one of those things. Make sure y'all send one of those, a few of those to the Fukkk Outta Here podcast and S.STREET Media.
That's
you
the
know what I mean?
family.
Represent those well.
You know they got you.
Indeed.
That's the family. Shout out to the family, man.
Big
Story
up.
Warrior.
So how did you get tied into the whole cannabis movement? You know what I mean? So whereas, like, let me understand this. You haven't really been doing shows in the regular show circuit, in the regular clubs.
I never did a show in a regular club.
But you've been doing a bunch of shows.
Yeah, I'm like 30 shows in right
How
now.
is that?
I'm 30 shows in
What venue?
and these cannabis events. It's just different venues. I can't tell you where they be at because.
Oh, listen, I'm not even
Yeah,
asking for no
yup, that's a
information. I wanna
fact.
know.
Listen, whoever knows, you know the vibes. You feel me? Like if you know, you know. I've been around, baby. It's only been a
My
year.
man Mathematics, one of his favorite songs and shit, big. That shit that just came on out of the blue. If you know, you know.
It's a fact. If you know, you know.
How'd that come about?
What with the whole?
Like
With
what
these
made
shows?
you like? How'd you end up pioneering
look,
that
right?
movement and incorporating it into what you doing and helping you launch
Alright.
and propel yourself to the next level?
I look right. Boom. When I was going to these little, boom. I went to one cannabis joint. I went to. Shout outs to Natural All Day too. I went to her shit. I pulled up to her shit. Mind you, this was when Gorilla Boys was fucking lit.
Talk about it.
I pulled up to her shit, smoking. So, my nigga, I'm so busy trying to get plugged in. When feel me, the whole time nobody want to plug me in, right? So
Talk to the mic, Lord.
you feel me? Nobody wanted to plug me in. Cause mind you, I went there trying to get plugged in. You feel me? I'm trying to be a plug, nigga. You feel me? Like dead ass. It didn't work out for me, bro. So I took my negative and turned it into positive because I was like, hold up, if y'all doing that, y'all should have niggas perform. Yo, I started asking, yo, bro, and can I perform at your shit? And niggas was like, all right, go ahead. I don't care.
So
You feel
basically,
me?
while trying to get in, as a ven, you find your way in as a musician.
Yup.
As
Hey,
an
shout outs.
And,
And
and that's
shout
how you
outs to the
started.
Woodstock family for that. Shout outs to the Woodstock family for that, too.
That's
Yo,
what's
big up to the Kush kids, because, you know what I mean, those are some of the homies. I know they be doing the thing.
Definitely,
and
definitely.
that's
Yeah,
where I
shout
actually
outs to the
bumped
Kush
into
kids.
you at.
Shout
you
out
know
to
what I
Kush
mean?
Kush Entertainment.
Shout out to
always.
Kush Kids Entertainment. They made it happen for the kid, baby.
They're big. They're definitely.
I was on stage with Capadonna. That's legendary. Are you crazy? Going back to back bars with him. Yo, bro, that shit still feels like a
Motherfucking legend,
dream.
Capadonna, Wu-Tang.
Shout out
you
to
know what
Cap,
I mean?
man.
Live on the set. My
Shout
man
out to
DJ
Capadonna,
Digger
man.
on the wheels and stills.
That's a
You know what I
fact.
mean? We junkies in the back vending. Kush kids on deck hosting a phenomenal event. Yo, it was crazy. But yo, I wish I could see this fuzzy wuzzy blunt I'm about
Shit
to pull
got
on
mad
right here, B.
Keith.
It's Keith,
It's
you know what I mean?
lit.
Keith looking like Velcro, B.
Packwoods, right? Packwoods?
Backwoods. You already know.
Packwoods.
So,
Big up
Packwoods
to
got me
Packwoods.
nice.
Big boy shit, you know what I mean?
And shout out to the
Definitely big
artwork.
Walk out of here if you ain't smoking like this.
that's a big
nah,
boy
B.
here. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know about that? Y'all not a big boy yet.
Yeah.
If you need to step up your cannabis game, holla at my homies, the Weed Junkies. That's it.
Check it out. Follow my IG, JKS_, we_junkies, man. Find out everything about us.
Thanks.
JKS_ we_junkies.
Word. Shout
Holla
out to
at
the
'em.
plug.
Can't even talk right. But yo, it's the Fuck Outta Here podcast, episode 18, Thundy Brown. Fuck Outta Here, I'm in the building, S.STREET Media holding me down. Yo, Barty Mcfly, man. Thanks for coming through, representing the homies out here. You know what I mean? What's next for you? I heard you talking about a project that you're gonna release.
Yeah, it's project
What's
I'm
that
gonna
about?
release.
That's already set in stone. Like you already know what you're dealing with, how you coming.
Yeah, I already know
When we
how I'm
moving?
coming with it. This is just, for me, it's my fucking EP. It's my first EP. So how I'm giving it up is just 4 songs. It's gonna be okay though.
Oh, definitely, man.
This one's for the people. I might give it to the people, and the people gonna judge what it is. But
whenever it's ready, or even before
It's
it's
gonna be ready.
where can they holler at you right now? Where can they see and
you
hear
could
some
go
of
on
the joints that you got moving
SoundCloud.
now?
You could go on SoundCloud, Barty Mcfly. You could go on iTunes. You could go on Google Music, Apple Music. You could go on Spotify. I'm on there. You could go on Pandora. I'm on there too. Barty Mcfly. Search me up. YouTube.
Yeah.
Everything. All
You hear that?
platforms.
Definitely,
I'm
definitely,
everywhere.
This young man only been doing it for a year,
I only
but
been doing
he's
this for a
doing it
year.
seriously, clearly. You know what I mean? Out here moving. Make sure y'all look him up. Make sure
And
y'all
I only
go
have 2
support the
songs
boy.
out. Actually 3 in all reality on all platforms. Everything else is on SoundCloud. Y'all go listen to those
You
shits on
gotta
SoundCloud.
start somewhere, man.
Yeah.
Baby steps, B.
Yo, listen
I
to
mean,
my
Rome
nigga.
wasn't built in a day.
Listen to my nigga Motherfly, man. You gotta listen to support the cause. You already know he got some hits. Can't doubt about that, man. You know what I'm saying? I'll
Good
definitely
looks,
wish you
bro,
luck in the
bro.
future. Hopefully
That's
we'll
a
bump heads
fact.
again.
We bump heads later on. But
All right. Shit, man. Well, yo, listen. I see you like to keep it a little flossy over here, man. I was expecting something like that with a name like Barty Mcfly.
I
You
kinda
know what I
try
mean?
to
You
do my
definitely
shit.
keeping it in tune
I
as
try,
far as
yeah.
that aspect and that element of hip hop, that element of the game, B.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
different. I'm a bummy fly nigga. My swag is different. You
You
feel me?
sound like my man Rock, yo. He called himself Bummy Jab, yeah?
I'm a bummy fly nigga. That's what I do, baby. You feel me? Like, I got a different drip. My drip is a drop. That shit's a goo. I goo. I don't drip. My shit's a gooey mess. My shit's a mess. It's a disaster.
Shit like when you open up the Moon Rocks.
Oh my
that's a
God.
good-
That's a
that's a good
mess
comparison.
right there. Ooh.
Gooey.
Damn, I have one, do I? Maybe got
Don't.
Oh,
we
man.
gotta-
Don't
I'm
do it
trying
to us.
keep it in order
Don't
over
do it to
here,
us. We
bro.
trying to keep the peace.
Face already blown.
You
up.
got
Yo,
us hitting this dually. Man, look at this.
My
Dude,
man on the
do-
low in the back. We gonna get
do
to my
y'all see
man
this?
P-Wise in a minute
I'm
and
gonna get a
shit. You know what
P-Wise.
I mean?
Yeah. Shout outs.
Big up to the whole Def Squad, massive out there. These dudes got a
Shout outs
army
the
right
fuck
now.
outta here.
We getting into that in a minute, man. We still right here talking to my man Barty Mcfly out here representing Astoria Queens, Astoria Warriors in the building.
Shout out to our story.
Yeah, yo. Shout outs to everybody
Yo,
out there,
so
man.
is this
Happy birthday, Dizzy. That's a fact. Happy birthday, my son Diz. That's a Fendi.
Happy Born Day? Yeah. Yo, so is this part of a neighborhood situation, a neighborhood movement, or is this?
This is a neighborhood situation.
Okay.
I came home and this bread was already popping. And the person that made this, he is an OG in my hood. He's been living in that hood. He watched me when I was a little fucking kid. You feel me?
What's
like,
his name?
I can't describe that. He's just a story warrior.
He's
just a story
You
warrior,
gotta be an
bro.
OG with the ultimate warrior face. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't want his government, but he only sell this to the dudes in the neighborhood.
That nigga
We
told
can't
you
get
to
that
plug
shit from
God.
outside the neighborhood.
Y'all can get it.
That's what I'm saying.
Follow him on the gram at Astoria Warrior.
Story warrior.
Follow him on the gram.
All right, yeah, definitely.
That's the
Hear me, bro?
The all in
Y'all can use my promo code Barty, and feel me, y'all can get 10% off.
Oh, you heard
That
that?
ass.
Right in time for
I
the
got a
holiday
promo code.
season.
I think
son.
Right time for the holiday seasons. Hey, yo, bro, he got shit for babies too, and for the infants. He got flavors for them. He got jackets, all that, jean jackets, army jackets,
The whole
everything.
nine, the whole set for the
The
family.
whole set,
For the whole
hats,
family.
everything for the family. Yeah.
Big up, salute,
Holla at
man.
Astoria Warrior, man.
Yeah.
Shout
Big
out
up,
to
salute
Astoria.
to any black man out there doing it on the entrepreneurial level. Yeah, I mean, showing these kids that it's something else out here to
Yup.
strive for, something else that they
Definitely.
can do.
He
besides
see me,
playing
he was
sports
like, yo, bro, you do
be on the
music?
microphone.
I told him, hey, yo, bro, I make music. He's like, word, I bet. He just like, yo, here's clothes, wear them. Because you know why? It's cross promotion, bro, at the whole end of the day. And then mind you, I'm the younger generation. He sees that. And then, feel me, we just get him lit. Like, it's lit. Feel me, it's cross promotion. And I'm putting on for my town. You feel me? Like, so they gotta have that.
They're looking out for each other.
More
That's a
love,
fact.
more love, less hate, B. You know
That's,
what I
that's
mean?
all it is.
Y'all
all
can
about
learn
love,
something.
man. Definitely.
Like how he said, just cross promoting from one brand to the next, man. We gotta drop these jewels and extend this knowledge from one generation to the next, bro. Yeah, man. Building bridges out here. Yeah, I mean, if you ain't on it like that, fuck out of here.
It's
Yeah, I mean,
facts.
back when I know episode 18, fuck out of here podcast, live on the set, Thunny Brown, fuck out of here. My man JKS, fuck out of here. You know what I mean? That's how that go. You know what I mean? Whenever you hear me hit that shit, I know you just came here. It's a lot. You know what I mean? Just threw you into the guest host slot. Appreciate you holding me down. But yo, that's the rotation. Thunny Brown, fuck out of here.
Get the fuck out of here.
Fuck out of here.
Hey, you already know
Barty.
how we doing it in here. Episode 18, I told y'all, my man Barty Mcfly on deck.
Flexing,
JKS Weed
flexing,
Junkies in the
flexing.
building. Next up, we're going to be bringing y'all live one of the newest members of the Death Squad.
I'm
Know
gonna
what I
play
mean?
some
My
shit
man
for y'all.
PY.
I got some shit for y'all.
Yeah, of course. You know what I mean? Line it up. Shit, man. You already know how the playlist is going to be. It's crazy out here. Make sure y'all tune in. Go holler at the Barty Mcfly situation. He's on SoundCloud, YouTube. This joint is streaming, Spotify, iTunes. Rock with the boy, man. I do. You know what I mean? Gonna get into some of these joints, you know what I mean? MP3 situation, Bluetooth something over here to the system. You already know how we do it. Yo, make sure y'all come through and check out some of these next events that we're gonna be doing. If y'all missed the Godfather Part 3, I'm over here holding the spliff long. Let me hit it and release.
Smoking like the Godfather himself.
Last time y'all seen me, we was doing it up at the fucking Godfather Part 3. Big up to the, you know what I mean? 17, 18 Connect, my man S.STREET Medias. You know what I mean? Adult game night, so the shit was live in effect. DJ Swift, as usual, doing the damn thing. Big up to the Trap Gang, everybody that came through and performed. My man Stuck Beezy. Yo, I don't know where this dude is at. Stuck Beezy is missing in action. Anybody seen Stuck B? Hit my jack immediately, man. I already know, you know what I mean? I'm worried about the boy. Somebody must have got to him, you know what I mean?
Just because your ass tripping doesn't mean you as a hoe. You ain't hoe, but damn girl, damn me, how you out that boat, Hey, how you working on that boat, When you do it on the handstand or some more, Can you make it clap, for me, baby, Hey, make it clap, for me, baby. I'm freshy and I'm drunk up in the club, I'm freshy and I really give a fuck, I come through and I'm swerving on these dogs, I come through straight, swerving on my junk, grabbing the lane, niggas ain't on me, I'm up in the game, niggas they jump, niggas they say, all of my niggas begin in the game, yeah, me, top of the bank, yeah, niggas know me again, hey, me, blowing that bank, hey, blowing that bank, blowing that, great five, niggas know who my probably, stay high, shoot whoop to the beat high, MBF to the fucking death, Niggas hurt me, I ain't really stressed. Niggas know me, I don't really stress. But fuck the bullshit, I don't really stress. I said, now shorty, make it poppin' on the floor. Just because your ass trippin' doesn't mean you as a hoe. You ain't a hoe. But damn girl, damn it, how you got that boat? Hey, how you working on that boat? On that boat. When you do it on the handstand or some more. Can you make it clap, clap for me, baby, baby? Hey, make it clap, clap for me, baby, baby.
Shorty makes a clap right on the floor. Cuando ella se mueve así, a mí me entra un calor. I'm just throwing hundreds on the floor. All I can do is ask her for some more. Más de tu movimiento, el alcohol me tiene inquieto, pensando que te haría en mi aposento. Shorty wanna ride with me all night, porque sabe que tengo la paga pa' gastar.
Shorty make it poppin' on the floor. Just because your ass trippin' doesn't mean you as a hoe. You ain't a hoe. But damn girl, damn it, how you got that boat? Hey, how you working on that boat? On that boat. When you do it on the handstand or some more. Can you make it clap, clap for me, baby, baby? Hey, make it clap, clap for me, baby, baby. Clap, clap for me, baby, baby.
Yo, you already heard? Another exclusives right there, you know what I mean? Dude came through with the whole next element on there, babe. Brought y'all that hip-hop, brought y'all that trap vibe, then threw a little bit of that reggae tone in there, seasoned it up with that. What you think about that shit right there, JKS?
Like the mix with different with the Spanish.
Yeah, you can fuck with
You know
that
what I mean?
bounce?
You know what I mean? I'm Latino, so I got to give shout out to that. Shout out to my Mexicans and Puerto Ricans out there. You already know.
You think that
All
you think the
Latino
people who
community.
fuck with that is authentic?
Yeah, I like it. I think they will fuck with that. I think you had some Spanish girls dancing the booties and that, definitely.
You know what I'm fucking with right now? I'm fucking with that white boy right now. I'm fucking with that Larry Bird, son. Yeah. Another one of them other joints in here brought through one of the extraordinary strains from my man JKS from the Weed Junkies, that Larry Bird. Getting dudes to the left in here, B.
Yeah. Heart of the city. Ain't no love in the heart of the city. Live a lot of drugs in the heart of the city. Get one blood in the heart of the city. Get it from the mud in the heart of the city. From the mud, no love in the heart of the city. Live a lot of drugs in the heart of the city. Get one blood in the heart of the city. Get it from the mud in the heart of the city. A lot of niggas lost their life thinking we don't get busy. Can't stand the rain like Missy, buck 50s. Cold winters grizzly, a lot of niggas turn sickly. Cheap like Frank Nitty, lifestyle risky. Niggas I used to hang with no longer with me. Show no pity, yo, the slow flow gritty. Feel it in your chest, make a real nigga flex. 24/7 on the grind, never rest. Dressed to impress, nightlife is the best. Couple drinks at the bar, got a mean two-step. My team too fresh, I be on 2/5. Juice bar, some fresh seafood, load of biff. Might take the train or I'm hopping in the lift. Keep my workers on the strip, no breaks on they shift. Keep a gun on your hip, niggas really with the shit. We ain't taking no losses, I'm all about a flip. Ain't no love in the heart of the city. Move a lot of drugs in the heart of the city. We get one blood in the heart of the city. Get it from the mud in the heart of the city. Ain't no love in the heart of the city. Move a lot of drugs in the heart of the city. We get one blood in the heart of the city. Get it from the mud in the heart of the city.
Fucking legendary producer on that shit, B. Yo, you just heard Heart of the City. Am I saying it right?
Heart of the city.
Heart of the City. Motherfucking P.Y.'s, B. What up, what up, what up?
Pep Squad. Yo, what up, Southside? What up? Long Island, Staten Island. Boogie down, PX. What up? What up, Brooklyn? What up? What up, Harlem? Whole squad. Man, get it. Profit. Squad up. What up?
Most never find a way out of the streets. Animalistic behavior, getting exploited, gotta rob just to eat. Penitentiary filled with minors, no acquaintance with peace. Can't relax, puff ganja, vagina holds its mystique. I grew up around old timers. At an early age, I was in the deep, living hard like a convict. Perfected my gangster, kept the work in the lining of my jacket. Call you crazy when you silent. Fear better than love and keep the block balanced. I can live off intimidation, reputation through the talking. My hands only move if you hesitating. Time in the cell, lead the revelations. Need the paperwork to validate who making statements. End this life like it was written by Wes Craven. Betrayal dangerous. They say the real G's that are in jail. That might be true, but what's real to me might not be real to Joe. We all see the streets different, but one thing we must agree on is no snitch. They say the real G's that are in jail. That might be true, but what's real to me might not be real to Joe. We all see the streets different, but one thing we must agree on is no snitch. As a child that fought a lot, often suspended from school. There were snitches accordingly, they really thought it was cool, cause they ain't have to face the consequences. Some of them same guys later on played the benches. Kept my distance, can tell when somebody ain't built facing detention. Loudmouth niggas so easy for them to mention. Propensity to tell your business like these bitches. Look around now, the men turning to women. Young niggas locked up for beef that wasn't theirs, holding their mans down, there's nowhere to run now. Cops ask me questions, you ain't asked for a lawyer. Started talking as soon as you was put under pressure. The gun make them hard, consequences strip them naked, exposing you for who you really are like detectives. If the real G's that are in jail, what we left with? Why they feel like they can tell without a death wish? They say the real G's that are in jail, that might be true, but what's real to me might not be real to Joe. We all see the streets different, but one thing we must agree on is no snitch. They say the real G's that are in jail, that might be true, but what's real to me might not be real to Joe. We all see the streets different, but one thing we must agree on is no snitch. No snitch.
Fuck out of here. P-Wise, Def Squad in the building, B.
What
that
up,
shit
what up?
was bananas. Yo, Fuck Outta Here podcast, episode 18, live here in the building, S.STREET Media. We live on the set. And here, me and my co-host, JKS from We Junkies.
Fuck out of here.
You already know, he caught that shit mad quick, you know what I mean? We live on the set, B. Yo, P-Wise, B.
What up, what up?
First of all, I want to thank you for bringing me a dose of some real, true hip-hop MC shit that you ain't seen or heard in a long-ass time.
Word, word.
Big up and salute our next guest here, live on the set, P-Wise, one of the newest members of Def Squad, B.
What up, what
Make
up?
some noise for my
Peace,
homie
peace,
P-Wise.
peace. What up, what up, what up?
Yo, B. Pleasure to have you here in the Fuck Outta Here building.
No doubt.
Fuck Outta Here audience, you know what I mean? Y'all getting, y'all tuned in and y'all about to witness history right here.
That's a
you know what I
fact.
mean? What you seeing right here is the second coming of one of the greatest teams that ever touched
That's a
hip-hop and blessed the fucking blessed the game. Matter of fact, these dudes added to the culture. They did not take away. They added on, and you seeing
fact.
the coming of the second wave. My man P-Wise, Def Squad.
What up,
B.
man? What up, people?
Yo, talk to the people, man. Let these peoples know what it is, who you are, what you representing, and how it is that you came to be teamed up with one of the fucking super teams in hip hop.
What up, everybody out there, man? It's P-Wise, you know what I'm saying? Def Squad. You know, me, I represent, like, life in general. Like, I'm bringing dudes that real, like, from the bottom to the top, just.
But where you from?
I'm from Nyack, New York.
From Nyack, New York.
Shout out to Nyack.
By way of
Rockland County.
I seen you've been doing some things across the water. You know what I mean? A heavy Caribbean influence. I'm watching the movement, me.
The whole Caribbean thing, like, that was before Def Squad.
Yeah.
And all that, you know, basically, you know, I went out there, we shut down the whole island. I did 4 interviews out there, shot a whole bunch of videos, took over the whole town. You know what I mean?
What island was that?
That was Antigua.
Just went out there, touchdown, interviews, shows.
The whole thing stemmed from me being an artist and them reaching out to me to come out there and work with the other artists that was out there. Because how that started was me and the dude from out there, we did a song where we just sent each other the beat through his cousin who knew of me from the Bronx. So his cousin was in Antigua and he wanted to link us up to do some music. So when we did the song got so hot that they was just like, yo, you need to just come out here so we could start doing some shit and making things happen. So
early days, P-Wise, just building with some homies, networked this situation into across the water, a tune that was already catching steam, catching heat.
That's a fact.
Parlays that into what over here, B? Into what happened over here?
Well, basically, the whole Def Squad situation really stemmed from, you know, I went to college for music business, and
congratulations to my man P-Wise. This dude sitting on a bachelor degree, you know what I mean? Salute, big up.
Okay, you got college education, you can, man.
So what I did was, you know, I got an internship with Def Squad. And for me being there doing the internship, me and Eric Sermon, we developed a bond. You know what I mean? We became best friends, you know what I'm saying? Like, we became real close. And when I went there, I was just on some straight handling business. I didn't even let them know I rapped when I went there. I just went there and did what I had to do. So through me and him getting real close, just
hold on, before you go on, man. I don't want the people listening. If y'all tuned in, if you hearing this, he said a lot of things just now. I don't want y'all to get away from the fact that he said what he established, what he has obtained, the position that he has put himself in, he has gotten that shit from hard work.
That's a fact.
Grinding. You know what I mean? Putting it down out there, big. Somebody out there recognize his talents, recognize his worth, and bomb. Like you were saying.
Yeah, as I was saying, you know, he just happened to ask me, yo, what'd you do this weekend? And I just happened to have a show that weekend. I had a show. He was like, wow, you had a show? What you mean you had a show? You feel me?
So he didn't have no idea that
he didn't know I rap.
You were still rapping and doing shows under? You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
I was doing my thing, grinding, but I went there with the intention to handle business.
Your mindset, you were trying to get your music in there already.
I wasn't trying. That wasn't my intention. My intention was to come there and learn the business. But through me being there and me and Eric becoming close, and as well as everybody else in the building, you know, that initial conversation just led to him discovering that I rap. It was organic rather than me coming in there like, listen, I rap. And it didn't happen that way.
Or something, you know? Yeah.
So, being now we already at the studio. All I gotta do is walk 5 feet down the hallway, and I got studios everywhere I could record. So Eric, he gave me a laptop full of thousands of beats, mad beats, and I was just going. He said, "Yo, everything, whatever you need, just record. I want you to just record."
And that's after he found out.
And that's after he found out.
But did he go to one of your shows to see you perform?
He didn't go to one of my shows to see me perform because when I told him that I rap, he asked me, "Yo, let me hear it. Let me hear something." After that, yo, get in the back, bro. Get in the back and record. So it was just because I already put it in my mind before I even made it there. I was already concentrating myself to be in this position. I was already preparing for this position. So when it did happen, I was ready for him to say, "Yo, let me hear what you got." And then once I spit my rhyme, he was just amazed. Like, this dude been sitting here with me, doing the knowledge with me. We sitting here, we building, and the whole time he don't say nothing about him rapping. nothing. Doing shows, nothing. So it was meant to be. You feel me?
So you
You
caught it by
gotta
surprise.
respect that, bro. Yo, big up to the homie P. Wise. Another jewel he just dropped on y'all right there, big. You know what I mean? It's a lot of people that wish for certain situations. You know what I mean? They hit you with the, wow, yo, why him? Why not me? At the end of the day, a lot of times cats just you're not ready anyway, you know what I mean? But one of the jewels that you could take away from what P. Wise just said is he was ready. He knew what he wanted, he knew what it took, prepared himself, and when the moment arose, when the opportunity arose, he was ready, you know what I mean? And that's what y'all need to take home from that as well, big. Yo, fast forward to today, what we just heard here, bananas, big.
Good looking.
Salute, hats off. You definitely putting in the work over there. Yo, the new single that you got out, produced by Eric Sermon,
Heart of the City.
that joint right there itself was crazy. I was already feeling that, B.
Video is out now on YouTube, official video, shot by my man Jugs from Cali. You know what I mean? And the second joint,
Talk about it, yo.
No Snitching.
That second joint, B. No snitching.
Produced by Rockwaller. Grammy Award winning Rockwaller, Def Squad producer. You know what I mean? Another one
Bro.
of my good friends. He
That
produced that joint.
That shit bangs,
You know
bro.
what I mean? And the thing about it is like, you know, I get compared to Prodigy a lot because of my voice, my tone,
I can see it happening.
the real street background. You know what I'm saying?
That's a good comparison. Prodigy, you know what I'm saying?
And you know, these records, like you said, you haven't heard hip hop like this in a long time. You know what I'm saying? What I'm doing, I'm resurrecting the culture.
Somebody need to.
Cause every dudes is saying, yo, hip hop ain't dead, but you know, we gotta do what we gotta do to make it overtake all of the BS that's being played now on mainstream on the radio. So we could get all of these dudes out of here.
Yeah.
We just, as long as they hearing the realness, they gonna come to it. Like all these dudes that's really doing authentic hip hop, dudes is flocking to it. But we just need more. We need more artists.
I was saying that the other day. You know what I mean? It got to be something out there to balance. You know what I mean? It got to be something out there to go against and to counter what they putting out. You know what I mean? And it ain't going to happen with everybody just falling to the wayside talking about it. You know what I mean? Them bars got to come. Them projects got to come. And I see it happening. I see it being done. You know what I mean? With a lot of good brothers. You know what I mean? Homies like the homie Mike Hands. The homie
Shout out to
like
Mike.
C. He put out a crazy project. There's a lot of cats that's doing it right now. And you know what I mean? And big up to the homie Thurston Howe. Everybody that was just down there at the Art Basel, you know what I mean, at the Skillionaires situation, yo, out there in the yayo, big up to my man's Red Rum, AOD, Warheads, yo, big up to people like that and yourself that's out here still doing it and still, you know what I mean, champions of that flag, you know what I mean?
Because you know what it is, it's I always say, like, artists, you need to have a story. You need to have experience. You need to have gone through something because you have to pull your music from somewhere. And then what you got to do is you got to keep writing. You have to keep sticking to that craft, not going on your phone and writing, but putting the pen to the pad and having that spiritual connection because you can't connect to a device. That's why a lot of the music is coming out watered down because you're not fully connected. You're not fully connected to the source. And that's what's lacking. You know what I'm saying? You have to connect to the source. And the source is the pen and the pad, and the source is your soul, which records everything that you go through in life, which you're gonna put on the record. That's where the stories come from. That's where the concept records come from. That's where the full albums come from, where you don't have to skip a record. Because if you just put something on the page, everything in life is relatable. If I'm going through it, you going through it, because there's nothing new under the sun.
Indeed.
So if you just talking whatever on a song, it's all single derived. It's not an album. It's not a piece of artwork. It's not a collectible.
It's not real, you're trying to say.
It's not real. It's just a fragment of what you would perceive as real, because all of that stuff is reality, but it's only a fragment. So why not give the whole picture? But a lot of artists can't. That's why it is the way it is.
A lot of artists, a lot of people themselves are fragmented. Yeah, I mean, they're already in pieces, so they ain't gonna never be able to really give you the whole story. But like how you said, you get in tune with self, you lock in and you sit down and start to focus. Yeah, I mean, anybody could go ahead and tell their story, because like you said, we all go through the same things. Yeah, I mean, there ain't nothing new under the sun. Ain't nobody living. You're not living no life that's so much different from mine where I can't relate to you.
Yeah.
I mean, but that's where people end up getting lost at, thinking that they can't. You know, these people don't understand what I'm going through over here on this side.
Yeah.
There's always somebody some place in the world doing the same thing as bad as you that can relate to you, or even worse. There's people got it worse than you. You know? So you bless the day that you look at yourself, you think you're having a bad day, dude. Believe it, they're gonna have other people that have a worse day than you do. You know. So.
Stop focusing on the shit that you don't got, man, and focus on what it is that you do have, man. And we had the pleasure of having the homie P. Wise in here, dropping the jewels on y'all, letting us hear some joints. He got the new joints out right now, Harder to See. Make sure y'all go check that.
Get that.
Heart of the City video is out right now. I don't know what I was watching. I was fucking around with some of them extraordinary strains from the weed junkies. Yes, it is true. But when I was watching your the video clips and the joints you had floating around on the gram, I was like, yo, what am I seeing right here? Is this 2 screens? Is it 3 screens? Is this the promo? Is my screen messed up? Who put that together? What was that, B?
My man Jugs. And I like that you said that, because it just brought so many dimensions. It just kept you looking like, you looking up here, you trying to, you see it as fire, but you seeing so many different things going on. Happening? That makes you want to go to the YouTube. Yo, let me check out this whole video right here. This shit look crazy right here.
Yo, Jugs, you put something crazy together right there, bro.
Shout out to Jugs, man.
Shout out. Go check that out, man, on YouTube right now if you can. After this, once it's over, check that video out.
Yo, we about to close out of here soon, bro. Y'all been tuned into the Fuck Outta Here podcast, episode 18. My lungs is full of that fucking Skittles right now. This shit is real tasty. I would pass it to somebody, but I rolled it real good right now.
Got some beats.
Yo, pass this shit around.
Got some instrumentals.
Yeah, we know over here to fill it.
What we doing, man? What we doing?
We don't really got no beats lined up per se, and then you know we be having a lot of issues with the
connection,
the licensing situations.
Okay.
I mean, after a while,
acapella
put you on mute, but you can't go acapulco if you want to.
Set it off while we here. Yo, risk it all for the money. Some would do anything to get it. Live the boss life. Gangsters is sinning. The good die young, all the foul bitches winning. The truth hidden till you step in the cipher. We divided like the yard in the prison. I'm much wiser than I used to be, young Elijah. Many surviving on these cold corners, living fast, hoping I make it till this morning. Blood on the money, the angels is dormant. Dorian Gray is beauty all you offer. Internal torture, lead to slaughter. The block is horror for the strongest of men. Who got money to spend? Niggas robbing their friends. If love is love, why you gotta pretend? Keep a small circle. Some drink, some blow the purple. Gotta escape from what the earth do. Some men never left they hood, they stuck in the matrix. Roaches cover the wall, rats in the basement. Some ain't never struggled at all, they just wasting their life. Sleep through the day and creep through the night. I hear the sound of the dice, the bitches and hoes, the smoke through the pipe, the highs and the lows. Come on.
Blanc, P-Wise, Def Squad, check them out, B.
Go.
You had to hear it first.
Line of MCs
Def
up.
Squad, man, we coming.
Yo.
We coming, baby.
Heart
of the City out now.
On that.
Before we get out of here, man, I want to thank all of my guests for coming through. Barty, Mcfly, P-Wise, my man JKS, yeah, I mean, the junkies in the building. Yo, salute for everybody that been tuned in to us all season. Make sure y'all tune in.
Hello?
Stay tuned in. Come back in.
Y'all can
Yo,
hear me?
you about to talk to him real quick before we get out of here?
I'm about to talk my shit real quick. Hear me? Hear me? Listen to me carefully. A lot of niggas talk like they got bars. They wouldn't blow like their first name was Akbar. You can see through my past that I sunk hard. You would swear I'm blue and white's the way I cop cars. Get it? I get so drunk I could barely stand. Barty B, beat that nigga hoe, can't you? I said, Barty B, beat that nigga hoe, can't you stand? I got, damn, fuck it.
Blind. My man.
I said, I got drug money. I got lawyer money. I got hammers. I got hammers in case if they try to take that oil from me. I'm from the hood where we sell trees or white by the grams. Mr. Flintstones, all them pebbles get you bam, bam, bam. Niggas smoke so much, we be jetting high. Do the crime, do the time, never testify. But these are things that money can buy. It's more money, more hoes, and they ain't surprised me. With big C notes for that money to find Nemo. Dutchie after Dutchie finding genies in our weed smoke. Hold up. Everything I like, I buy them by the tools. Cause I be winning both ways. Copy cool, and I can move what I wait like Poppy do. Make these hoes freeze. That's what I call a popsicle. Fake haters to strap themselves to some Maypawns. One hand up and I ain't get my drink on Carteria Charlie Sheen. Outside Akon. The cops chasing a nigga's dream. I'm getting my Griffin Blake on. Your whole top made out of glass. Scion. Tell your bitch I hope she got condoms that fed a python. I got drug money. I got lawyer money. I got hammers cause you try to take the oil from me.
What? Barty McFly.
I don't know, man.
Story of Queens. Yo, my mic is on.
Hey, yo, shout outs to everybody out there
check.
in
1, 2.
Astoria. Yo, Denny.
Live on the set.
Yo, Denny, happy birthday. Astoria Warrior. Shout out to everybody out there. Thank you, everybody in here, for coming through. That's a fact. Y'all niggas know that fuck out of here. You know, we talk that talk. Hey, yo, Thunny Brown, you the man.
Yo,
You know
appreciate y'all, man.
That's
Yo, my
all.
man Stuck Beezy couldn't be here tonight, but I want to thank y'all on behalf of this Fuck Outta Here podcast, S.STREET Media. Thank y'all for coming through. Man,
Yeah, I
Barty
know.
McFly,
Barty McFly,
P-Wise, we junkies in the
Def
building.
Squad.
Def Squad in the
Squad,
building.
you already
Y'all know that.
But listen, B, we about to get out of here. Y'all dudes ain't got to go home.
We might got some
Man.
shit coming out. Y'all niggas gotta be careful
Yo.
out here. I fuck with
Never
bro
know.
right here. We might
get
get
it.
on some personal
Could be a
shit,
click
bro. Cause
right here.
Make sure
Yeah.
y'all tune in for anything that these dudes might have going on in the future. And y'all don't got to go home, but y'all got to get fuck out of here.
Hey, fuck out of here.
Episode 18, Thunny Brown.
Squad. We out here.
JKS, this is the Junkies, B.
Junkies, baby.
You know,
Fire.
Fuck
extraordinary
with some
strength.
junkies, baby. We get you high.
Live on
Lifted.
set.
We'll give you a
live
sticker.
on set. Yeah.
My drinks filthy. Decide to get down or lay down. I hear the sounds of the pound firing. I keep the blick in my Chanel. I'm so ill, too sick. Probably go to hell. Fuck all the crying. Everybody dying. It's just a matter of timing. Good girl born renegade. Couple of shots. Give a nigga a fade. I'm talking foreplay. Well lit like Broadway, no broad day. Check the replay. Born tomorrow when you hear today. Heard him when they let the desert spray. Washed him, hung him out so he tried to wave. Waiting for these labels, draft day. I'm nice with the wordplay, better watch what you say. I keep the hammer tucked for fuck's sakes. Casualties to my enemies, never cower. Giving out lead showers, tracks devour. I'm talking better living. True religion from packs pitching the rap's mistress. Go by codes, true of henchmen. From jokes with the biscuit. Penny pitching the fucking husbands blowing through their britches. I'm kidding, word to misses. My nigga play for the NBA, his name I won't mention. I hate to have to kill these bitches. Real spit on the heads of bitches. Money the mission.
Money we are free. If some boy not free, money them funny. Gunshot for them. Money we say la la la. Yeah, money we want. Money we say. If them boy they not ready, yeah, money them.
And I'm gonna be bigger even. I'm gonna be a bigger success than you can ever see. How do you like that? How you like that? How you like that? How you like that?
There's a bigger picture. I'm talking bigger figures. Something you couldn't frame. I'm in a new lane. No need to bang with unknowns. I'm switching time zones. I'm the wrong pick to take on. I ain't got time homes. The stakes grown. I'm on the states long. Outside in the thong. Dancing to the cake song. Shit sweet. diva mode. Patti LaBelle, I'm on my own.
This shit, and don't you ever in your life forget this. Trust me, anything I say be rhyming, you did. Cause this shit just come out that way. Now don't motherfucking play. I'm about church on that. I got them motherfucking horsepowers every motherfucking hour. Do you dig? Church on that jack.
Liberace jewels, Versace shoes. I still hold tools with a big bang for those uncomfortable with my change. Me hopping out the range, no longer maneuvering just to maintain. My street run was a nice one. Sun up to sundown, I couldn't rest from. Now I party with my day one. 2 Live crew, heading to Moulin Rouge. I can't lose.
You know what you found? You found a success. I'm a success. Me. Are you kidding? Did you see those people? They love me. They all love me. The men love me. The women love me. I'm a winner. I'm a winner, baby. These people love me. Love me. Love me. Love me.
Toast to all the haters and the eliminations. It's a celebration, mark the occasion. No Tommy facing Croc, Birkin, Cavalli turban. While in Dubai, jet out on a red eye. Everything is different, my vision, my mission. Even confessions when the priests listen. Connections when I do business, new associates. Appropriate funds to bigger accounts, larger amounts.
I know this game. Yes, I know it. I know it from A to Z. Cause there ain't nothing a motherfucker haven't tried to pull on me. But baby, I stood on my own. I can take on 10, and that ain't all. I gonna try.